Alright, hey Slash, or hey people on stream. Welcome back to some more gameplay, and I'm gonna get right into it today. Now, for a little bit of context as to what today's stream is going to be, I have here with me a paladin, and this is like yeah, so for context, right, here we go. Here's my paladin. He's level 58, but this is going to be a Hammerdin. I'm going to start the timer a little later. I'm going to start the timer when I actually start playing the paladin. I got to remind myself that, but I'm going to start this paladin when I actually begin playing him. So basically, the gist of it is that let me just tell people I'm up here. So I guess the gist of this paladin is that there was somebody, Thickdin, who was trying to improve his clear times with the Hammerdin, and I realized that I actually have never really played a Hammerdin on Slash. I realize I've never actually played for Wealth as a paladin on Slash. So I guess the goal for me with this Hammerdin in particular is I wanted to have a chance. To, I guess, play a paladin, Hammerdin specifically, and see what I could do from the very beginning. Yeah, that's just the gist of it. I'm level 58 right now. I would have to level myself to 60, and I have to clear Ancients real quick. I probably will skip Bale, but indeed, I will want to try and grind out this Hammerdin. So the goal today is to have some fun with the Hammerdin. I mean, with my Zon, I already reached level 95 last stream. I tallied up all the time. Like, I was in a rush, so I couldn't do this yesterday. I tallied everything up, and so my final total, reaching from level 1 to 95, is 124 hours worth of stream time. 124 hours, 21 minutes, and 1 second to go from level 1 to 95. So that's how long I've spent getting my character all the way up from the start of the season, like when it began, all the way to now in terms of just raw game time. That's not factoring in, like sleep and, the days where I didn't stream or where I only streamed, 6 out of the 24 hours, all that good stuff. But indeed, my Zon is now level 95, and yeah, no, she's done a very good job, and now begins the... Well, I'm going to take a bit of a breather away from my Amazon, especially... My body is ready. Yeah, hey, Tay. I wanted to take a moment to play the Hammerdin as a nice breather because, I hit level 95. That's a pretty big milestone for me. This is the third character on Slashdiablo I've gotten to level 95, it turns out. I think I've only have 2 other level 95s. One being my Necro and the other being my... my first iteration of my Sork on the season that I got called Tuber. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. Hey, LeBron. LeBron said, "Bless. You could probably just stay Act 4 with HDN for life and be fine." Yeah, you're right. I could. But I wanted to have access to Heldritch. That's kind of why I'm thinking to go to Act 5 on this one. Congrats on 95. Thank you, LeBron. I really appreciate that. Yeah. So, I've been playing for XP this season. That's been my whole shtick. And yeah, I tried to show how quickly I can make it to level 95. So yeah, I've done a whole bunch of Bale runs and even a little bit of Chaos yesterday and some other days to get myself there. So yeah, it's been pretty sick. How are you doing, LeBron? It's good to see you. Hope you're well. And Ite, glad to hear that you're enjoying yourself. I also consulted chat, this is the other thing, with regards to this Hammerdin. And I was actually asking people, oh, would anyone be interested in watching me do this thing where I start off as as a pally, and then I try and, basically I try to see how quickly I can, well, what I can do in one stream's worth of time, basically, I guess. You've done level 0 to 92 in one day on an H-Den on Slash once, lol. Oh, yeah, no, I believe that. Let's see. That would be like, what, let's say like 20 in one day? Right, no, that's doable. I mean, like, Fatty and, I think it was DPS managed to go 1 to 80 in about 2 hours, just the other day. So, yeah, no, I could believe that. You said level 0. I'm guessing you leveled it through Chaos first to like 60, and then you let it do its own thing up to level 80, and then probably from there it's just a question of running 80 to 92. Now that would be a pretty interesting grind, to be able to pull that off in one day. Yeah, I guess Twinked it would be different. In my case, it took me, let's see, how long did it take me to go from 1 to 90? It took me 40 hours of game time to go from 1 to 90, but to be fair, well, 1, that's with a bow on, not a Hammerdin, and 2, that was like the first day of, like, the first weekend of the season where I didn't have access to, gear beforehand and all that. So, yeah, no, I believe that. Level 1, or level 0 to 92, I believe that you could pull that off in one day. But basically, LeBron, I guess the gist of it for me is that I have never actually, despite, making, like, guides on Hammerdin, right? I've never actually played Hammerdin. Oh, I haven't done all the skill quests yet either. Oh, shit. Maybe I'll... Totally forgot that I had to do the skill quests. Okay. Damn. I could play this without skill quests, I guess. I think it would still be okay. Huh. That's a little awkward. I totally forgot about that. I think I had all the gear ready. Inventory of 8 skillers at 42, Enigma at 65, etc. Oh shit, yeah, no, that's definitely different. Yeah. So the idea behind today's stream is I'm going to do what I usually do at the start of each season. I'm going to start the character naked, and I'm going to see how quickly I can farm my way up to level... well, not even to a specific level, but I just want to show how quickly you can gear up. And then kind of like, I guess the bare minimum level of equipment you need for Chaos and what those runs would look like. That and Trav. So that's, I guess, the main goal. Goal of this Hammerdin is to be able to comfortably clear Trav and Chaos, maybe in under like a minute or something. A minute for Trav, maybe not so much for Chaos. I tried to do some Chaos yesterday. I actually made like my own... I copied Thickden's Paladin, and I was able to get the Chaos runs down to like almost 230, but still there's, a lot of room for improvement on that. But anyway, alright. Yeah, I kind of regret not... Well, I mean, that's not even about regret, I just didn't have the time to do it, but I need to, like, actually get this character's, Anya quests, well, skill quests, and Chaos and all that. I could just play him as is. I could just play him as is. I think I'll just play him as is, honestly. No Act 5, though? Huh. No Act 5, no Ancients. You're not making a new character? No. That's why I spent all of yesterday trying to level this one. The whole point of this is not that I'm trying to, like, level a character from the beginning and go all the way to 60 and then start farming. The whole point of it is to, once, like, on reset night, if I'm playing Paladin, I'm usually starting off as Conviction Din for other people, and then I'll switch it out for whatever build I'm playing for the season, right? So I'm not really interested in the 1 to 60 grind. I'm just interested in doing the Hammerdin specifically today. What up, though? On the grind today, but I'll pop in later and shit. Okay, sounds good. You have fun with that, Fine Takes. Glad that you could make it to today's stream. Yeah, so I'm just kind of in the middle of trying to sort out my Hammerdin here, is kind of the plan. Okay, sure. Okay. Well, what did you think this was going to be? out of curiosity yesterday because I was leveling the Paladin. I was leveling the Paladin and the Sork, and I was pointing that out. I'm not playing the Sork today. Thought you wanted the authentic experience? No. No, because, again, like, what I'm aiming for here is just like, when it comes time to farm, like, on Slash specifically, like, how would that look like? That I haven't actually done on Slash. That's what I was talking about. Leveling a character all the way from scratch, yeah, like, I could do that too. I've done that in the past, but I don't think that I need to quite do it here. That's not, again, that wasn't the goal with today's gameplay. LeBron says, smart, actually, I've done this and just used Sork Telestaff and River CS for a while. It's a good experience, one of the better ways to start a ladder. Yeah, for sure, and this way I'd have some more, like, experience as to being able to be like, okay, yeah, on Slash, these are the things that, this is the bare minimum level of equipment I needed for this character, and this is what I need to get started. Like, this is what I did to get started, I guess, right? So, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna actually just start this character. Never mind trying to level with the, level him with the Zon. I feel like level 58 is fine. I don't have the skill quests, but whatever. I'll make do with this. I will pick up the waypoints as I need them, though. So, that's like the one thing. Yeah. Actually, let me just give myself the waypoints now that I'll need. Yeah, let's just make this, well, get this part over with. Okay, this is going to take me a second, but yeah, after I transfer waypoints, I can get started. Okay. Trav, and then I think Flayer Jungle. You're going to mule him some gear? No, 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 no. I'm starting him naked. It's kind of like you said you've been here before, right? So it would be like the start of every season that I usually do, where I start my character off naked after reset night. Yeah, no, that's basically it. So I have to farm all my all my gear. You've been, so you know that usually what happens at the start of my seasons, what I typically do is that once I'm done walking with the reset night, don't sleep on City of the Damned. A bit more difficult, but a good place to get 3 to 5 bosses near waypoint. You know what? Sure, I can try and run that too, or like grab that waypoint. Why not? Anyway, yeah. So, I don't have any TP, so I'm gonna have to do it with this guy. All right. Halls of the Dead. Oh yeah, right. I was running Halls of the Dead with this guy, but oh, cool. They've got. Oh. Okay. Hold on a second. Damn, man. Why do they have a pack like right next to the waypoint? Anyway, yeah. So this is basically where, like in past seasons, like usually I'll start off with like a fresh character, you know, like no gear, no nothing, but it's kind of like I did the reset walk with others. It's, yeah, I mean, that's basically how it goes, where, you know, like after reset night I have like a level 60 character, 61 character, whatever, and then I'm just leveling the character from the, well, I mean, I've done all the leveling. Sniped, yeah, exactly. So that's kind of what I was aiming for. Yeah. So let me get all the waypoints here. Damn, still can't believe there's like so much that I forgot to do on this guy. Like I haven't done any of the skill quests and yeah, all that. I wasn't planning to use them so soon like this, but yeah, it might be a fun little exercise, and I genuinely believe that it is, well, more than possible to find at least one high rune while, you know, messing around with this character. In fact, if I get a high rune, then that would be perfect. Like, that would be exactly what I would want to have demonstrated, right? Okay. So, always good to ask if you're planning something different. I see. No. No, I'm afraid not. It's not, wasn't... Yeah, no, this is like the specific thing that I'm trying to do. I think that doing like a walk with the Hammerdin would indeed be like the authentic walk is also fun. That is definitely another thing I could consider doing one day. I haven't actually done like a walk with Hammerdin from start to finish, so that would be kind of interesting too. One day, but right now that's not quite what I'm going for, because if I do that, then I'm also gonna end up farming spirit like while I'm going through the game. So that's like a different thing from what I'm like trying to test here. And then okay, so this was for hell, and then there's one more set of waypoints I need, and that's a nightmare. And the waypoints in specific that I need are Stony Field, Darkwood, Black Marsh, and do I need Kata? I don't think I do, right? No, I definitely don't need Kata for this. So this is just so I can get a leg and start off on Nightmare Cows. Hammerdin can thrive without spirit, no problem. It can, but I see no reason why I should ignore spirit, really. I mean, like, what? I spend like an hour farming spirit, and then it saves me a lot of trouble as I do my runs. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty reasonable to me. Okay. There we go. I've already done my forges. That's no biggie. Yeah. The scepters are sufficient. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Okay. There we go. I mean, it's exactly like I mentioned too, right? Like, I feel like you, me, Ko, and ZZZ would all play Hammerdin somewhat slightly different, so I feel like it would be kind of fun to play my Hammerdin and show kind of what my day one would look like. I mean, this one I'm a little bit slower. Like, I'm not as kitted out, but it's still pretty decent. Yeah, sure, I'll nab the waypoints here too real quick. Why not? And then I'm gonna be done with it there. Okay, Durance. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm sure, yeah, you play it and you'll be, like, faster or better or whatever, but, yeah, I would usually like to go with starter equipment. My version of starter equipment. Like, there's maybe, like, better scepters out there or something, I don't know, but, I would start off and play this. Hey, Eric, what's up, dude? What is this practice all about? That's a good question. I am done with this season. I've decided to ditch my Frostmaiden and go full Hammerdin. No, I'm kidding. Alright, I'll explain in a second, but, yeah, so this is my Hammerdin. I would do some weird shit like shopping plus Scepter. Oh, yeah, no, I could believe that. I'm not gonna lie, I actually do want to have Act 5 available, I think. Yeah, like, a fresh... Like, keep in mind that if I were to do, like, a Hammerdin, the ideal Hammerdin would be running quest-bugged Chaos, because I have no reason to really touch Act 5, except for Anya Quest, but I could certainly get resistances without Anya Quest. So I'm kind of like, should I do Act 5? Or should I open up Act 5? I feel like it's fine. I'll open Act 5 if I really need it, but I think I'll just leave it as is for now. Yeah, so, alright, I'm going to start it off. Now I wonder the Q level for scepters. Oh yeah, that's a good point. So Eric, I'm gonna say this one more time, and then I will actually begin the. I'll start the timer. Yeah, I've kind of done my preamble long enough. But yeah, basically, Eric, to give more context really quickly, my Amazon hit level 95 last night. So I figured it would be nice to take a bit of a breather from the Amazon. And try to do some research on something I was a little interested in. And that research has to do with playing a Hammerdin from, you know, from like day one of the reset, in the sense that if you're playing a Paladin in a reset team, right? If you're playing a Paladin in a reset team, you're going to... If you're playing the Paladin on the reset team, you're probably going to, at the end of the day, respec from like Conviction Pally, or in my case, I would respec from Conviction Pally, into a Hammerdin, right? If I were to try to play meta, or what's considered meta. And I realized that I've never actually played a Hammerdin on Slash from like level 60 onward, from like level 60 all the way to like... to the point where you can farm Trav. So the goal of today's stream in particular is to demonstrate how I would play my Hammerdin from the start, from the start of like level, like after the team your reset team gets you to like level 60 or whatever, all the way to like Trav and Chaos, or being Trav and Chaos capable. So yeah, there you go, Eric. That's what this practice is. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on this. It's time to begin, and yeah, let's see what we can do. So the very first thing I'm gonna do is try and find a good shield base. So normally what I would do to open up is I would go to Anya. Well, actually I could probably do the Anya quest as well. Alright. Oh yeah, let me start the timer now. Okay, there. I'm officially starting. So first thing I'm gonna do, get a point into Holy Shield. Then I gotta get a bunch of points into Blessed Hammer. Right? And then I gotta get some points into Concentration. 1, 2, 3. And let me just put this as F1, and F4 is usually how I have my hammers. I typically have throw on A, although I don't ever really use that one on Paladin. And then, yeah, so now, every time I throw out hammers, every point here is like 15%, but I'd actually have to have Concentration Aura up, I think. Blessed Aim, and then Vigor. Yeah. So Vigor and Concentration are probably the ones I'd prioritize maxing out over Blessed Aim, because I don't use Blessed Aim as much as these ones from town. Okay, there we go. And then Concentration Aura. Again, like, skill quests would probably be good for me to hit. But, yeah, I mean, this'll do for now. So 1400 damage hammers. Very first thing I'm going to do is free Cane, I guess. Well, I need to go to normal for a little bit, just because I haven't done... If I did the skill quest, it'd be a little different. But since I haven't done the skill quest, maybe I'll nab them on this guy real quick. So I'll be very quick about it, or try to be at least. So let me just go do that. And then after that, I can actually begin properly farming I can properly begin farming for the, what is it called? Oh, actually I don't need any of this. Oh, ring, nice. I can properly begin farming for, like, the gear for this character. That's kind of what I was interested in getting into. I could probably even attempt Nightmare Cows now, but I'd at least like to get the shield for it. Okay, I'm going to do Den here, and then I'm also going to do Anya quest, so I can at least get the shield. Yeah, well, this is a bit of a problem, because I actually don't have a weapon, I just realized. This is pretty awkward. Okay, well, it's a bit of a problem, not actually... Damn, not having these skill quests is an issue for me. Like, actually. This is, pretty silly. Okay. Do I really want to do this all the way through? I'm like, thinking about this. Small charm. Oh, yeah. I also had to start with pretty much nothing. Well... Yeah, I didn't really set this up properly, but, that's fine. It's gonna take me, like, a little bit of extra time to run the skill quest first. You could say that it's like a fresh character after. You said there's high Q level scepters. Do you know what this means? No, I don't actually. Bro be punching normal mobs and hello. Yeah, I realized that I made some mistakes when it came to like, making this character. I never actually did the skill quests on him. Yeah, because yesterday, if you were here, so you know that I was like leveling my character all the way up to level 58. But I realized that I never actually did the skill quests on this guy. So a little awkward. But that's sort of where I'm at right now. This is so bad. I'm actually taking damage from them. It's pretty sad. Yeah. Possible never before seen Omega Scepter? Okay, what would an Omega Scepter look like then? Yeah, good to see you, SFG. What's up, man? So yeah, Eric, that's kind of what's going down. Wait, I actually had a sword this whole time. I mean, there we go. There we go. Now I can just one-shot them. This is so stupid. Okay, one. Okay, at least I have Den of Evil. Plus 6 Blessed Hammer, plus 2 sockets, 10 FCR. Oh, wow. That would be kind of nutty. Talk to Akara for a reward. Wait. I've already done this. Dude, this is so embarrassing. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me take inventory about all this first of all before I go any further. This is a little ridiculous. I don't want to be farming freaking like normal for all this magic. Ah, yes, right. Okay, I managed to get the ring, a ring. But you might ask, okay. Defiance. Hey, 10 FCR to start things off. How does a magic have 3 affixes? You Larzuck it, right? And then you hope for the best. How does a magic have 3 affixes? Well, what's the 3 affixes? If you died in normal, Den of Evil will be the funniest thing I've ever seen. Well, maybe for you. I don't think I would be able to live that one down, personally. Okay, so this Flawless Diamond doesn't belong here. I need to get rid of that. But that aside, I have pretty much, everything. Yeah, like this character is pretty much ready. Chip Gem recipe over Larzuck? Chip Gem recipe? Chip Gem? What the fuck do you do with a Chip Gem recipe? That's unexpected, to put it lightly. D7, password 1. I do need the, frigid waypoint here. Frigid and, crystalline. Here's 2 waypoints I forgot to nab. Ancient's Way. I haven't done Ancients here either, funny enough. WSK2? No, I think that's fine for now. Okay. The Q level is high enough that even the item being set to 25, it still rolls high affix level. Okay. Alright, so this is for my Hammerdin. I'm gonna take a moment to dump a bunch of points into Vit. Alright. I need to also put some points into Dex, because I need to get max block. With Holy Shield. So... I mean, I have like a crap shield, but I'm gonna just ballpark it around, let's say 100 for now. And let's see what happens. There we go. That'll have to do for the time being. And then about 70 strength for whatever gear I might need. So I'm gonna start with that, those points allocated. So, yeah. 7, sword 1. Yeah, again, running the Anya quest for a shield would have been my first priority, but yeah. Did you miss the reveal? No, I'm afraid not. My original intention was to do the build reveal, like, last stream, but then what ended up happening was that I wasn't, like, no one seems to have an Arax, and no one either that or no one seems to be willing to trade it to me. So... yeah, that's kind of the issue I have right now. Alright, so now that I have this, I can actually begin running Nightmare Eldritch just for a bit of gold, then I can actually get my boots, and then I can start working my way up from there. Tried to farm a Rax for you today. Yeah, this sucks. Hold on. Let me do this for a little bit. I'm gonna have to turn this off. Tried to farm a Rax for you today. All I got was 2 Shaco's Jaw and some other garbage. Wow, what a humble brag that you got Jaw Rune. That's nice. I mean, Jaw Rune's still pretty good though, you know? I mean, I'm happy for you that you managed to get that going. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Got some good gear out of that. Damn. That could have been the end of my run if it was hardcore, like that explosion. Oh, what the? Huh? Oh, because I don't have a belt. Oh yeah, I have no res either. Ah, okay. Well, we don't talk about Nightmare Eldritch. Jarun is trash, 35k gold, yeah. Okay, not a very good look on my first. I just realized too, that was actually, I actually had gold on me. Alright, let me, I gotta actually lock in. Pog Hammerdin. Yes, Pog Hammerdin. Most broken paladin class in the game, by the way. In the hands of a true master. Again, like, having the skill points would have made Hammerdin Resident Sleeper. You know, I don't know if I really need to stream this, though. I'm, like, thinking about it. I could just end my stream and do this off-stream. That could work, too. I could... That might actually be better, in fact, for me. Personally. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, that way, if I die, I won't be as humiliated for starters. Yeah, There we go. I need to get a belt now. 23,000 gold. That's a start. Okay, Vigor while in town. I'm gonna get a plated belt, I guess, to start things off. Yeah, and, well, I think that's fine for now. Why do you care if you die, Mr. Softcore? Ego. Okay. Did get... I still have 1 point. Oh yeah, right, because of Den of Evil. Okay, let me, run this real quick. Ah, fuck, man. Ow. They really are trying to just, you know, drop a nuke on me here. Okay. Well, Zoma Town Portal. Time to shop the Omega Scepter. Yeah, well, I mean, definitely have enough gold for that. Are you gearing up this H-Din? Yes. So, again, to reiterate what I was saying earlier with regards to what the goal of this character is, I just realized why it's so expensive. It's because I haven't rescued Anya yet, this stupid act. I'm trying to demonstrate how I would level up, or how I would gear up my Hammerdin to the point where it can comfortably handle Trev. And I'm trying to, like, make note of, like, some findings along the way as well. So... Fucking hell. Okay, you know what? That's fine, I guess. Like, I can't do much about that. Really. Okay, there we go. Do you accept gear? No. No. I really should have done this off stream. So, basically... That is what I said yesterday, funny enough. Well, you said L-E-L, or L-E-F-E, but it, I guess, is a similar principle in this case. Ooh, look at that, 19 MF. So, okay, Zivko. The reason I'm doing this stream today is to, like, show the Hammerdin from, like, starting off, like, start of season, setup, basically. CE does bug too. Okay, well, there you go then. But yeah, like, you know, I don't have Anya, man. I just joined, I missed the intro. Just say I'm playing this like a ladder reset easy. Yeah, I'm basically playing this as if it was a ladder reset. Thank you for that, LeBron. Yeah, I appreciate that. Very, very quick, very simple. Okay, you know what? No, Let me do this with the skill quests. I think that would be best. Yeah, let me actually do this with the skill quest. Otherwise, this is pretty, like... Yeah, this is pretty annoying. It'll take me longer. Like, I'm, like, thinking about this, right? Like, it'll probably take me longer to actually get started the way that I would expect, like where I'd expect to be at, as compared to if I were to just finish grinding out the remaining skill quests on this character. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that real quick. I think that's kind of what's causing me some issues here too. I saw you ISO Viper Magi. Do I still need one? Let me think. Yes, I do actually. I do them after Bale as a group too. No, I specifically left the other characters to not do Bale because I wasn't sure if I wanted to get them through. Wasn't sure if I wanted to, you know, do like some weird shit like quest bug chaos and whatnot. But yeah, if you're quick enough, 1 point salvation will help a lot versus ally damage when you need it. That's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah. That's a smart way of doing it, and I guess I would. Now that you've mentioned it, that's something I could consider in my. Well, in my tool set for the future, but I don't know if I would want to do that, though. Well, yeah, actually, I could, I guess. Yeah, I think that's fine. Maybe I'll get salvation after. Okay. Anyway. Alright. Alright. So basically, Zivko, I wanted to practice playing a hammer. Like, okay, my Amazon hit level 95 yesterday. And I decided that it would be kind of fun to do something a little different and practice playing a Hammerdin so that I have a little bit more first-hand experience on what I would actually recommend people to do on Slashdiablo. There you go, boom, problem solved. And also buy a Salvation Scepter. Yeah, but that would cost like a. It'll be faster for me to get 1 skill point into Salvation than it would be for me to actually shop a Salvation Scepter, I think. Because I need to farm the gold for it. And I want to get to Nightmare Cows ASAP, but you know what? Before any of this stupid crap, let me actually do the skill quests. Yeah, I'll do it for this guy specifically for now. Like, LeBron has a good point that I should just do them all in bulk, but I think also I need my. I'm gonna use my Sork to Telly, like my Chant Sork, and then I'm gonna use my Zon to clear, so that might actually speed things up. Otherwise, I have to like 4-box everything. No, let me just get this shit over with. Like, I should have done this from the start, but, you know, mistakes were made, I guess. Okay, well, this might take me a second. Well, let's start off with that. D11. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I kind of regret starting up this stream. Like, okay, to be honest, I woke up this morning, and I was actually feeling pretty good. I was like, not tired for once. So I was like, you know what? I could actually do a stream like earlier than when I usually go about it, right? So I was like, okay. So I started it up, and then. Now that I'm looking at it, like, I maybe should have just taken the time to finish leveling up this character and doing all that stuff off stream before I started this. I think that would be that would have been a wise call. Then that way I could actually start the stream from the very start, and you know, that could have been nice. Also buy a Salvation Scepter could be a nice swap. Have Salve on swap before an explosion or something. Yeah, no, having Salvation on swap would be pretty handy as well. I'd rather just do 1 point though. 1 point is like much easier, much faster. Anyway, yeah. Let me. What the? This fucking. This Valkyrie just keeps going back and forth through. Oh, you guys can't see. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to take a moment to do this. I'm gonna have to like start this from scratch in a little bit. There you go. Okay, there we go. Nice. Damn it, man. Okay, there. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm using my axe, no wonder. I was like, why is my stuff not going? 3 to BO, wow. Wow, 3 BO helm for Barb, yeah. Guess that makes sense. Frozen River. This is my Hammerdin and Rescue Anya. Hooray. Hero Neelathak did this to me. Talk to Mala. Alright. You know what? Actually, I take back my previous statement. Let me get my other boxes in here. I mean, I'm already here. So... what other characters need this that I might consider using? I mean, I guess I'll just do the, this is P-Gem Farmer. Paladin is here, so I'll use Forge Rusher. And then the other character, the Barb. Alright. Yeah, this is all stuff that I should have done yesterday, but again, I was like in a rush to go, and I just did not have the time to do it. Yeah. Yeah. It would have been nice to start this stream with all this out of the way. That would have been perfect. Anyway, okay, great. Use the potion she gave me to thaw Anya. Everybody's in Act 5. There you go. Okay. Well, yeah, that was a good suggestion, LeBron. Thanks for that. Talk to Mala for my reward. Okay, I'll save that for when I do the whole... well, yeah, I'll save that for after I finish all the skill quests. Yeah, let's start off with that this time. Well, all the skill quests except for Golden Bird. Although I do admit that Golden Bird would be a help. But let me just get these quests out of the way in case I want to use these characters later on down the line. Okay. Let's do City of the Damned and then work my way backwards. Oh wow, it's like right here. That's so convenient. What a fun little change of pace. Oh, gonna have to avoid that. I mean, I got BO, so I don't really... my resistances aren't like complete dog shit, and it's nightmares, so I really don't see myself dying either way. Okay, let me get... I don't know, the Barb here, I guess. Anyone want or need a Ravenclaw? I also have a Rogue's Bow. Please yell. I know somebody out there can use these. Probably not. Sorry to say that. Okay, there you go. There's... actually, I could nab that emerald real quick. Okay, yeah, there, that's, oh yeah, right, I gotta nab the 2 skill points. That's good. Oh yeah, socket quests too. I have the Frigid quest, like, Frigid Waypoint, right? Okay, socket quests I can do for myself. That should be fine. So now all that's left is to do Act 2 and Act 1. I'm gonna end on Act 2, actually. Because Act 1 is probably going to be a little easier for me to complete first, because I'll just exit out of the game after Act 2. I can probably even get there faster with this guy than with my Zon. I'm going to head out there. Wait a second, what is this? Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Where am I? Oh yeah, my game, like, froze up again. Alright, I'm good. Time to feed the baby? Oh! Yeah, basically. Nah, just leaving myself reminders. Although, I'll admit, that was, that alarm was for when I intended to actually start today's stream. I was gonna start my stream around noon, so I left myself an alarm for that. But again, like I mentioned, I woke up quite a bit earlier, and I was like, honestly, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Very unusual, but I was feeling pretty good. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let's get in on this then. Well, yeah, let me actually finish the rest of this. Otherwise, I would have been starting my stream like quite a bit later, I guess. Wow. There, that's 3. Wait a second. These are the last 2 monsters. We are technically babies. I mean, I would like to normally joke about Twitch being, like, being a streamer is like being an adult babysitter. I've joked about that before, but in this case, I feel like, generally speaking, people here tend to be reasonable. So I'm like, alright, sure, fine. Hey, let's just win. What does Hammerdin practice mean? It's exactly as it says. I actually realize I've never really played Hammerdin on Slashdiablo, and there are some people that, there are some people that ask for advice with Hammerdin, and I don't really know what to tell them. So I thought it would be a good exercise for me to actually play the Hammerdin itself, so I can kind of tell people, like, okay, these are some of the things I've done as a Hammerdin, and this is the route I took, and this is roughly how long it took to get from point A to point B, you know, like that kind of stuff. So that's why I am running a, you know, quite literally, it is a practice with Hammerdin. So yeah. I mean, whatever, sure. I should have put up decoy, I admit, but yeah, that's fine. Safety amulet is godly for untwinged Hammerdin. Safety. What's safety amulet got? So is Zon dead for the season? My guy, I just hit level 95 with a Zon. I just wanted to take one stream. I just want to take one stream to do something else, okay? Like, just to switch things up a little bit. Well, that and again, like, 2 birds with 1 stone, like, I wanted to try this out, so, yeah. Alright. Yeah. I should probably have, like, an FAQ somewhere regarding this, anyway. Alright, that's done. I'm gonna go, now I have to do the ones for normal. Normal. Freaking skill quests, man. Alright. It's A wrote 1 to 10 ICOB. I don't know what that is. Anyway, yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Let's just win. I mean, I feel like I've put a pretty decent amount of effort into the Zon, and right now, before I go any further as well, here's like, I said 2 birds with 1 stone, but there's actually one other thing I forgot to mention too, which is that, yeah, like, still no one has been able to find that arachnid sash. Oh, increased chance of blocking. I guess that's kind of nice. Me personally, I think I'd rather have like a resistances amulet if I can manage that. That's one of the reasons I was thinking to farm Nightmare Cows, and I thought that would be kind of fun to demo, but again, like, that's for me to sort out in a little bit. Okay, anyway, I don't actually have City of the Damned waypoint. Damn, man. Alright. This is normal. Okay, sure. It may roll resistances. May roll resistances, okay. Okay, so I can bring this guy over. And I just need to take him out here. This little spirit. Okay, cool. This is kind of good. I'm like leveling the I get to do all the skill quests with the other characters, so I won't have to do it with them if I decide to run them in the future. So that's kind of nice, especially because, like I mentioned, like I might consider using the barb as like a gold finder or something else, or the sork. The sork, I was gonna consider using it to run forges, or I could actually just use it as any sort of rusher, since every now and then somebody pops up on the server and they're like, hey, yeah, yo, can I get like a rush or something? And well, maybe it'd be good to be able to help them with that more easily. Okay, so here's fine. You know, what I'm thinking about, there's definitely a room to improve on Untwinged Hammerdin. Yeah, well, that's good. No, I'm glad to hear that this little stint is going to, has given you a little bit of inspiration. And I don't know if I'm going to say I agree, because, like, again, like, I stand by what I said earlier. Caster gloves come to mind. Well, that is one of the things that I was going to do. Caster belt, more specifically. But yeah, that was supposed to be like a cool fun thing for later. Anyway, as I was saying earlier though, like, yeah, again, I do feel like the way you, me, and Ko, and ZZZ would all play it, and as people who've played the game for a long time, right, would all have different ways of playing the Hammerdin. And so, yeah, I think that on the surface, it's like, yeah, on the surface, it's like, oh, yeah, I mean, it's like very obvious how to play a hammer. It's very easy, but I'm like, honestly, it could be kind of fun trying to do, you know, like, try to, like, come up with ways to optimize how Hammerdin is being played. I guess is the gist of it. 3 mana per kill on gloves, that's Giga? That's true, too, yeah. That is good. Well, I thought you said that Hammerdins don't really have much issues with mana, though. I wouldn't know because I don't play it enough to find out. Like, and usually when I do make a Hammerdin, I'll just throw Insight on a Merc and call it a day. Until I get to Reaper's Toll, then I might consider switching. But yeah. Okay, Golden Bird, no. Rata. Okay, I can go Rata. I think Radamint is would be fine. Got the skill quest there. Oh yeah, I also need to nab the Resistances scroll too. I just realized. This is normal. I actually never bothered to grab the resistance scroll from Nightmare either. I gotta do that. That was reference towards endgame. Oh really? Oh okay. Yeah, I saw people talking about 3 mana per kill gloves earlier as well. Not for Hammerdin though. This was for Jabazon. Yeah. Can I join to drop the Viper I owe you? What do you owe me for? I actually don't know. But sure, yeah, you can come in. D12, password 1. Thanks. Early game, your mana pool is tiny, of course. And honestly, still doable with pots. Well, yeah, that's kind of what I'd rely on. It would be pots into Insight, into, well, into, once I have double Spirit, I feel like, nah, I'd be okay. You gave me that Viper. Did I give you that Viper? Sure, I guess. Yeah, I don't even remember this. I remember I gave away some Vipers from my Bale games, but I had no intention of ever taking them back. Do you have a spare Viper? Zivko, at the very least? I'm not going to take it back if you don't yourself have, like, another Viper that you can use or some other armor. Actually, come to think of it, Zivko, did you see there was, like, the 3 lightning skills Ormus? I don't know if you're running that at all. 220 mana after each kill, 3 mana after each kill gloves are godly. Yes, I ran 150 plus meth today. Oh really? Wow, okay. Well yeah, sure. What did you get out of your meth? Unfortunately no Arax, it sounds like. Again, the sooner I can get Arax, the better. You've never managed making ones and I've crafted many? Ah, I see. Yeah, I could imagine. Sewers, level 3. Okay, yeah. Just got... You sold Drax for Ist? Really? Wow, that's... Somebody must have been pretty desperate, like, I don't think I've seen anyone pay that. This is a little awkward. I just realized that I ding 94 on my Necro. Nice! Congratulations. So you're just one level off from where I'm at. It's pretty funny. Might take you a little bit, but... Nah, actually, no, I don't think so. I think you'll get there in no time. You're, like, grinding out hard. Sure. Act 1? Okay, cool, thanks. I'm gonna go and nab that real quick. Yeah. Could probably grab it with this guy. And then if I leave the game and I come back, then I can just talk to Warreeve and grab the Skin of the Dark Manager. Alright, thank you very much, Zivko. I very much appreciate that. That's awesome. Okay. Cool, cool. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Yeah, let's see. So, I got the 2 scrolls. Talk to Mala for my reward. Oh, yeah. I should probably nab those with my other characters later. Okay, fine. That's fine for now. I can work with this. 32 and 11. This, Skin of the Viper Magi. Okay. Well, I guess it's off to Hell mode then. Let me go and load up Hell. Ite said, I did manage to... I thought Drax is more expensive than Ist. Zivko says, no, Drax usually goes for Mal. The last time I saw Drax go for Ist was many years ago. So the fact that you got Ist for is kind of a steal, actually. I think. I mean, at the end of the day, somebody needed it and had an Ist, and you had it, and you wanted Ist, so whatever, right? But yeah, no, it's... Yeah, wow, that's a pretty solid trade. I did manage to craft the 220 blood gloves, though, Ite says. I've had all of these highlighted on my deleted channel. 6 years worth of clips gone, I see. Oh, sorry to hear that, Ite. SFG says, we'll see how long I play today, still sick, probably gonna sleep soon again. Okay, yeah, get well soon. You're really pushing yourself then if you're sick and still playing, but congrats again on getting your Cervex in level 94. That's pretty impressive. No, I gave him Shaco plus Drax for Ist plus Gold Skiller. I mean, that seems also like a fair trade, though. Yeah, Ist Gold Skiller. Gold Skillers tend to go for about Mal each. And Shaco's price varies a lot based off of how far into the season you're in, right? Early ladder, it can go for, like, up to Vex Rune. The highest I've ever seen Shaco get pawned for is Vex. Yeah, like, for people who are really desperate to get a Shaco, but, like... typically Shaco tends to be more between Ist Gull range, and then Drax is roughly a Mal, and then Cold Skiller is Mal. So yeah, that's actually a pretty fair trade, I think. Yeah, that's like very even. Yeah, that's. I don't have much to really contribute to that. That's honestly like, it's pretty solid. At this point, most people have multiple Shakos. Hell, I even have a second Shako, but the reason why I have a second Shako, well, the reason why I haven't done anything with it is because it's F. Because of course it is. Probably can't give them away. Honestly, though, yeah, like, for real. Yeah, I mean, there's probably some people who could still use a Shako, but it's not as easily tradable anymore. Or, well, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm basically just echoing what you're saying, so. PGM Farmer. Okay, so let me, I guess, get my other guys in here real quick. This is Hell mode, so I want to make things a bit easier for myself. I have a, like, my Hammerdin can also clear it, so I think this is okay. I found, I think things I mostly needed in single player. Oh, that's unfortunate. But hey, at least, well, I mean, in single player, I guess all it'll come down to is you can always just grind a shit ton of meth to get back up to that point, right? yeah, things. Yeah. Sorry to hear that you had them all highlighted on your. Sorry, you said you wrote that you managed to craft a 220 blood gloves. I had all these highlighted on my deleted channel. Damn, man, 6 years worth of clips gone. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I did like on this channel. Lucky for me, I don't have like that many clips, but so I don't think I lost out on anything really. But and I mean, I'm already restreaming, so all of this content is on YouTube, but I just don't have it like clipped, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna chat. Cannot click to save my life today. Alright. Let me get my BO barb. D13. D13, okay. What do we got now? Yes. Everybody's here. And I'm gonna go to Den of Evil first, yes. Ite wrote, got a few clips left on an alt account I made. Oh, really? Okay. Let me pull this up.
$29K. That's expensive. Look, I'm gonna get Jabba gloves. Fuck you!
That's good. I like that. Here. So, yeah, here. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit.
Fuck! $29K.
Okay. Bow and crossbow skills.
I'm gonna get Jabba gloves. Fuck you!
Bow and crossbow
Fuck
skills.
you!
220.
You piece of shit!
Damn, man. Wow. That's so unfortunate. That's actually so unfortunate. It rolled all the right modifiers. All the right modifiers. The one problem is just that it didn't have bow and crossbow skills. My condolences. Duh, no. For context, that was a P8HC untwinked Javazon. Shit. Wow. Stony Field. And you know what? Yeah, let's just make this easier on myself. I'm gonna do it players 1 too. Like, the sooner I can get out of here, the better. No muling or SE when you're about to rip. Right, yeah. Those were the rules. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I got this ring, but I guess the only good... Well, I think I've talked about this before. Magic rings I still pick up in hopes of finding like a 40 MF for Fatty. Either 40 MF or... What's the other one? 10 FCR, like 15 all res or something like that. Thresher, Flawless Skull. Oh, now that I need. Those were the rules. I did allow ladder rune words, though. Okay. You said you allowed ladder rune words. Is this, like, I mean, on single player with... I mean, I know you said that you consider Pluggy cheating, so I don't think you'd be using Pluggy there. I mean, the stash didn't look like Pluggy either in hindsight, so... Yeah, like, what's the, I gotta get back into town before my... Oh, wow, I'm done like the very last monster. I enabled... Oh! Oh, you can do that? Oh, shit, that's crazy. I didn't know you could just enable ladder rune words. What the fuck? You can... Well, shit, I need to do that. It'd actually make it so much easier for me to... Yeah, that would actually make things a lot easier for me. Because a lot of the time when I'm, like, making my characters, I have to freaking, like, there's, like, a number of ladder-only rune words, and I don't want to fucking load up Pluggy, because the last time I did Pluggy, it kind of fucked my it fucked up my installation somehow. I don't even want to. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah. So anytime I try to use like a ladder rune word, I have to actually like recreate it on the hero editor. Okay. Well, shit. I might have to look into that. That sounds pretty handy. All right. Yeah. Let me just get my Hammerdin to clear this real quick. Return to Akara for reward. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll talk to Akara in a second for that ring, but yeah, let me do the other skill quest now. Izzy and the Sork. Wait a second, this is the wrong character. Shit, dude. I still have my Chantress up. I never actually switched off from the Chantress. Okay, just one more. Sure. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I guess I could teleport it with this girl. That would save me a little bit of time, too. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me finish this real quick, and then I'll be happy to watch your clip, Tay. What the hell? Yeah, really can't wait to get, like, Infin. Context, group self-found necro with friends. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, group self-found sounds fun. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna... I mean, I have no intention to do hardcore anytime soon, but your P8 hardcore kind of intrigued, or online, it kind of intrigued me. Yeah, I don't know if I mean, like, it's kind of hard to always find P8 games, but, yeah, I'm, like, kind of thinking about that, and I'm like, huh, it'd be kind of fun to try to do that one season, or to mess around more P8 in, like, public games, whenever those are up. If I ever revisit D2R again, which I probably will. P8 HC is fun. Well, I mean, I think just P8 in general sounds pretty fun. I could maybe consider doing something with that in the future. Like P8 only games or something. Yeah, I would think about it. Alright. Oh yeah, I played more P8 than P1. Yeah, that sounds like you. Not even from like a, oh, I want to suffer perspective, but I just feel like that's more up your alley, ouch. Yeah, I feel like that's like more up your alley, because you like, it's how I gauge builds. That's fair. I think that for me personally, like, Plains of Despair. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, I just feel like you're the type of person who would enjoy like a good challenge, and I feel like P8 actually, I mean, it is objectively more challenging than P1. Like, yeah, like at certain points you're gonna eventually... Smoking small charm, I don't need that. You're gonna eventually reach a point where it's like, okay, yeah, my build can handle P8 just fine as if it were P1, in some rare cases. But P8, like, yeah, the monsters are tougher. They'll take longer to kill, and you gotta be more mindful of your positioning, and, you know, they do more damage, you have more health, etc. Like, statistically, yeah, they have more of everything, right? So, it is tougher. Oh yeah, my whole channel is based off of P8 hardcore challenges. Yeah, I remember that Alara used to do something similar, too, before she stopped playing. So, yeah, good for you. Find Diablo in his sanctuary. Okay, now I gotta figure out if I want... oh yeah, I gotta do Rada real quick. And then I gotta finally, last but not least, determine whether or not I want to do Anya. Alara was tutored by yours truly. Oh, are you serious? Oh, that's so funny. I believe that. Wow. I remember that she would, like, in her games, I'm like, I remember even back then I saw that she would like walk with her P8 hardcore characters. And I remember she used to have like a pinned post or like an FAQ or some shit, and it was like, oh, why do you choose to walk instead of run? And there was like a whole post explaining that. It's pretty eye-opening for me at the time too, but it was just so funny. I'm just like passive. I'm like, oh, okay, well, like I remember watching her like walk from pack to pack, and I'm like, well, this is interesting, because yeah, like pretty much no one does that, right? I taught her the trick to finish P8 hardcore. Really? You taught her the trick to finish P8 hardcore. Before that, before she kept dying. Oh, really? So she tried to do P8, but was very active in the Alara community. Yeah, no, she seemed like a real one. She did seem like a real one. I never really got. I mean, I'm mostly a lurker within this community unless I myself am streaming, and usually when I stream, I'm streaming /P1. But like, yeah, Alara seemed like a really chill girl. So, anyway, that aside though, hold up. Oh wow. I just realized my BO wore off. Oh, amp. Combat shrine. I'll just use this to override it. Whatever. It's no big deal. Oh yeah, I need to use just freezing arrow here, I guess. Flawless sapphire. Before that, she kept on. So she actually like help me understand this. So she actually used to just play P8 hardcore before you were tutoring her or coaching her or whatever, and then it was only after. Like, she was doing Players 8 hardcore even before you were coaching her, though, right? Like help me understand this real quick. Ah, shit. I mean, this is fine. As long as I kill Rada, it's no big deal. I see. Okay, cool. Well, the trick is rather simple. AI manipulation, being mindful of terrain to fall back towards. Really? Wow. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting, though. Yeah, I guess that would do it, because, like, I guess at the time, you were looking to put out different content from what others were doing, too. Not even just from, like, a content creation perspective, but probably from a, like, you know, you don't want to just do the same thing like 1,000 other people have done, where they're gonna, like, at the time, I do remember in those days, it would be like, people would be, like, working on, well, basically people were either speedrunning or MFing. That was basically it, like, if even that. That was like a long time ago, but yeah, it was speedrun or MF. You can separate mobs with a TP/waypoint. Okay, I see. Okay, how long has this stream been going on for? Like an hour now? An hour plus? Damn. Fucking skill quests, man. Atma for reward. I had the approach to... Sorry, you can separate mobs with a TP/waypoint. Oh, really? Wow, that's cool. I had the approach to not skip over mobs. Huh. Yeah, no, I would totally just try to skip mobs. Oh, I see. Because if you skip mobs, then... And you need to, like, retreat, and you can't save and exit, then that could get troublesome. Den of Evil... where's my Paladin? Okay, I'm actually pretty much done with my Paladin, I believe. Let me just double check that. I'm gonna go into normal real quick and grab his... I'm gonna grab that scroll. Unless it was Nightmare where I didn't pick it up. Might have been Nightmare. Skipping mobs in a way makes the run obsolete? Really? Why is that? Mala. Okay, there we go. Talk to Anya. Okay, now I gotta do Kane real quick. Because you're not engaging. You're just rushing. I mean, if you come across, let's say, like a pack of like fire enchanted, lightning enchanted, you're telling me like, fuck it all, let's just full send and fight it. I mean, like you could, I suppose, but yeah, like me personally, if I see that, I'm just like, I'm outie, man. Okay, interesting. Well, I mean, I guess again, like different different strokes for different folks, I suppose. I mean, like respect to you, but yeah, no, I would not do that. Like just straight up, I just would not bother. I would just be like, nah, man, I'm not dealing with that. Forget it. Waste of time. Let's go to the next pack. Next game, maybe even. Alright. Oh, yeah. I guess, I mean, having no... Even with all this gear, it's still cumbersome. You can outmaneuver them and kill them. Oh, yeah, you could, but it's like, why? Why would I go out of my way to do that? I'll pick up this Hammerdin for Seth, I guess. Yeah, would have been nice if that dropped for my guy sooner, though. Shit. Anyone have Scalders? I do, but I'm still using mine. Let's see. Zivko says 2 Archer packs with Might Aura, insta save and exit. 2? Man, you're a braver man than I am. 1 for me, man. If I see an Archer pack, I'm just like gone. I mean, if it's softcore, then indeed, like who really cares. But if it's like hardcore, I don't fuck with Archers, man. Like, yeah, I've died to far worse than that before. 2 Archer packs with Might Aura, no problem. Drag it 1 by 1. Yeah, sure. Alternatively, you could just skip the thing altogether and not have to deal with that nonsense. I mean, it makes sense though, like, yeah, like, you know, position yourself to try to kill them. Nobody ever knows I chickened out. Yeah, I mean, just like nobody ever knew that I died while playing my Paladin, and that's in Nightmare, and that's totally why I'm doing this right now. Anyway, okay. RNG knows your sinful nature, yes. Okay, nice. Visit Kane and Nakara and the Rogue encampment. Alright, at least I got that done and over with. Yeah. All of my shit is clear here. So there's only one thing left for me to do. Like, and I'm just gonna confirm this. I'm also gonna check normal to make sure that's also fine. I'm also gonna nab Flare Jungle Waypoint here, or I probably don't even have it. Let me grab that real quick. I haven't played HDID in over 10 years, now I want to make one. Do it. It is your destiny. Alright, I'm making one. Not for the reasons that you might make one, but still, all the same. I'm making one. Okay. There's real shit zones where positioning don't work, like Claw Viper 2 if Fangskin spawns close. That's GG. Real shit zones. Real shit zones. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's GG. I actually lost a Hammerdin like that. Oh, wow. Not gonna be running Nightmare Bales, so I don't think I care about this. Free the Barbs quest. I probably will need Frigid for that, yeah. Nightmare Claw Viper Temple? Nightmare Claw Viper Temple, damn. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because if it's like hell, it's like, okay, well at that point I'd expect to probably have most of your gear by then, but yeah, Nightmare, damn. All it takes is 1 damage out of nowhere and it's GG, yeah, no, for real. Okay, so... Now, last place I'm gonna look is... I did all the skill quests in Act 4. Okay, so the very or in Hell. So the very last thing I need to do is I think I can. I think I'm good, honestly. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm like thinking about it. Yeah, I kind of want to talk about like Seal Glitch, or sorry, like Questbug Diablo and all that if I try to record this. So I heal amp on crap characters. Fuck it. Oh yeah, no, I would do the same exact thing. Like if I get amped in hardcore, yeah, that's a trip back to town for me. And then I have to identify how to like get rid of whatever it was that it just hit me with that in the first place. Okay, cool. Yeah, what else can I do here? Level 58. I think this is decent enough. Yeah. All the skill quests, except for the ones from Akara. Yeah, okay. I can actually start this again. I'm gonna restart and hopefully have better luck this time. I'm gonna drop this, drop this. That was a nice one, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Have you noticed in Slash, after you kill Countess, something curses you, but there is nobody there? No, I don't recall. You gotta take calculated risks. Yeah, let me bring my Zon in here. I don't recall anything like this happening to me when I do my runs. But I also have a very poor memory, so yeah. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna stop here for a second. And, yeah, my Hammerdin is ready to go. So... turn Akara for a reward. Okay. Thresh Socket hit me for 3k once? What? What ridiculous set of modifiers must he have had to have that happen? Damn, that's kind of wild. Extra strong might amp? Jeez. Alright, yep, that'll do it. 3k, man. I'd be so upset if I died to Thresh Socket like that. Although in the first place, were you playing like a melee type character to brawl Thresh Socket? You almost got one tapped. Well, it's hilarious to me because you would know. Like, you said you got hit for 3k. I'm like, you wouldn't know how much damage Thresh Socket did unless you lived through that one attack, yeah. Now it was an endgame Java? Oh. Well, what, did you, like, exit out from, like, Crystalline Passage or something? Wait, I don't remember, I think it's Crystalline Passage, yeah. I usually two-shot him. Right, right. You were doing fast runs, I see, I see. The only person I've seen doing it was the Brunsky. What about me? Hey, I did Thresh Socket that one season. I think, wasn't it you? You were hyped for 1,000 Thresh Socket runs, but then I abandoned them after the 500 mark because I think I found the Earth Shitter from somebody else, right? I don't remember who gave it to me. Was it Fatty? You were trying to farm a Griffin's off Thresh Socket, not Pindle? Rage baited. Yes! Yeah, we had a thing going, you and I, for Thresh Socket. Zivko? We got a bunch of Mavinas, to be fair. Okay. Pindle is trash? You think Pindle is trash, but Thresh Socket is, like, somehow better? Don't they have, like, roughly even chances of dropping this, or am I tripping here? On SP, I could position the waypoint to be facing towards Thresh Socket. Oh. Oh, okay. Actually, it's still also hilarious to me that you managed to tank a 3k damage hit on a Javazon. I guess that kind of, well, that kind of tracks. Like, if you're doing, well, even with fast runs, I guess you still pre-BO, or pre-buff yourself with BO. So you pre-buff yourself with BO, with all of your, like, Java life skillers, all your points in the vid, your life for small charm. She had 3.1k HP. Oh, okay. That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna dump all my points into concentration here. Yeah, okay, cool. Hmm. You said that you didn't have Java life skills, but you were level 97. Wow, okay, I see. You had 3.1k HP without Java life skills. Ah, okay. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head if that math adds up, but I'm gonna take your word for it and assume that it does in this case. Sure, okay. Because I don't know, like, if you pre-buff with BO, what your health pool would actually look like. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll get started on this then. I'm gonna go and drink all this, and maybe maybe I'll just ditch this for a bit. I don't know what happened to my buckler. The fuck? Oh yeah, there's my buckler. Okay. Forever naked Sag? Basically, yeah. Yeah, I'll toss this too. Where the hell's the rest of my gold? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try this again. With a character where I have the standard tools for getting a Hammerdin started, okay? So, there we go. This is a lot better than before. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. Maybe I'll not run my music today. Yeah. Okay. So let's get this party sorry, just gonna respond to Ite real quick. Ite wrote, I was running Eth Titans. Okay, some rare 2 Amazon Res 30 faster run walk circlet. Ooh, Spirit. So no. Oh, I see. You're running Griffs, and you were using that Amazon circlet as a starting point. Spirit and crafted rings. I forgot what they were. High Lord slash Tri-Res run walk boots, which rolled amazing, and as much. You ran high. Yeah, I guess High Lords makes sense. I was just curious. I'm just surprised you didn't do like Cat's Eye, but I guess maybe you wanted Deadly Strike for more damage, or maybe you didn't find Cat's Eye. Try Res Run Walk boots, which rolled amazing. As many life SCs and skillers as possible. Right, life SCs and skillers. That makes. I mean, that tracks. Try Res Run Walk. Wow, that's pretty good. Enigma, CTA, and Infinity, I guess. Oh, okay. You said I. Oh, High Lords gives an extra projectile. I see. You said Infinity, I guess. I thought that you weren't the biggest fan of Infinity. I mean, I guess it's still like good damage, but I remember there were a few times where you're like, no, Infinity might not be the way in some cases, unless I'm mistaken about that. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna mute myself real quick. I'm gonna grab some water. I'm actually gonna begin this. So, depends on the context. I see. Okay, I'm gonna ignore you guys for a little bit. BRB. Okay, I'm back with the... Or, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back with my Hammerdin, and for a little bit of context, I made this Hammerdin from level 1. I grinded up to level 58 through Hell Chaos with my level 95, or now level 95 Boazon. And what I wanted to do here was I kind of wanted to show what the progression of my Hammerdin would be, because I've never actually made a Hammerdin on Slash, so this is going to be a chance for me to share some of the tips that I know, and also for me to maybe pick up a few things so that if anyone ever asks me how to better improve their runs with a Hammerdin, I'll have a little bit more first-hand experience. So for the stats and the skills, I've already allocated a whole bunch of points. I've done all the skill quests, kind of as if, maybe you did, like, this is like day one of the ladder reset on Slashdiablo, and you made like a paladin. You were playing Conviction for your team, and now it's time for you to go out into the wild. So you respec into hammers, and you have nothing to start with. So now, for the stats and the skills, again, assuming that I've already done all of these skill quests, pretty much everything aside from the Act 5 quest, I'll talk about why later. I have maxed out Blessed Hammers with 1 point and a Holy Shield. I've maxed out Concentration, and I maxed out Vigor. The reason why I maxed out Blessed Hammer and Vigor... Well, Blessed Hammer is the main skill, Blessed Aim and Vigor are its synergies, and Concentration also gives a bunch of damage while you have that aura up. So, that's why I have the setup that I do. And then later I'm going to want to also pump up Blessed Aim. Right now I don't have as many points into it because I don't have enough skill points. I'm only level 58 after all. So, for my stats, I have 70 points in a strength to start off. That's usually enough to get me most of my gear comfortably, like let's say like a plated belt or something. Dexterity, I put 100 for now. I would like to have enough dexterity to have 75% chance to block, but that's going to be once I actually have like a half decent shield, like Spirit, and like a Paladin shield of some sort, not this useless buckler. And then I put some points into Vit so I don't just die outright when I... Well, yeah, when I engage monsters, I need to have like a little bit of life. And then I have like 50 stat points. I'll allocate them into Dex or Vitality accordingly once I figure out what my shield that I'm going to use will be. So speaking of the shield, the first place I'm going to look for a shield. Again, this character is pretty much completely naked except for the starting equipment that you get at like level 1, right? And the cube, or Roderick cube. So I did this to kind of simulate the possibility that yeah, it's like day 1 and you don't really have any gear because maybe you didn't actually get anything during the reset walk or whatever. And then also the reason... Oh, here's another thing too. So I maxed out Blessed Hammers. I max out Vigor first over Blessed Aim because you can actually use Vigor to run around in town. You're much, much faster. Like, that'll save you a lot of time. So every time you're in town, you have Vigor, but then when you're out of town, you use Concentration instead because, well, Concentration boosts your damage by, like, a lot, right? Now I'm going to talk to Anya. You've proven yourself a true hero. And again, like, this is one of the cool things about the Anya quest. Not only do you get 10 resistances from it, but you'll also get a class-specific item. So, and this is a pretty insane one. This is, like, this is a pretty nutty shield, because it's got, like, a ton of resistances. Later it'll be obsolete once I get Spirit Shield. But, yeah, again, this is why you gotta do the quests that are available to you, like the skill quest that'll give you some rewards. So, I'm going to toss out the buckler. See, now that's useless at this point. I also have no gold on this character either, so I'm going to have to sort that out. Okay, that's one down. Now I'm going to check normal real quick. And, sorry, I'm out of normal now. Now I'm in Nightmare. So in Nightmare, I'm gonna also talk to Anya again, but before I do, there's another thing I need to do here, and that's to talk to Akara, because Akara, when you complete Akara, or when you free Kane, you can actually get a ring as a reward from Akara. In normal, it's like a magic ring. In Nightmare and Hell, it's a rare ring, if I recall correctly. I thought I did this skill quest, but I guess I didn't. Okay, that's fine. I can let that one slide. No biggie. And then here, with Anya, if I talk to Anya, again, I've freed her, so she's also supposed to give me a shield. Yeah, here's an even, I want to say better shield, but the trade-off with this one is that I would have to invest 114 strength. Now, it would be nice because the increased block chance is good, but it's not worth it for me to dump so many points into strength when I know that later I'm going to be switching to spirit anyway. So what I would do with this shield in particular is I would just sell it. This is for 35k gold. Yeah, I mean, in Hell I could get 35k gold out of it, but 30k is fine. So, now at this point, with the 30k gold, I can try to shop for faster run walk boots. Give me 2 seconds here. This might take me a little bit. Yeah, 30 faster run. Well, I mean, I'm looking for 40 faster run walks specifically. It might take me a bit to get them, but maybe for the time being, temporarily, I'll just shop for the other non-boots, just to get that over with real quick. So, cold res would be pretty decent actually, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna go out of my way for it just yet. Okay, here we go. Now this is a decent belt I can use to buff up my resistances for a little bit. Yeah, go to Geed. Here we go. Larzuk. 57 life. Life is another good option too, but for the time being... Oh, 43 mana. I mean, I don't have quite enough gold for it either way. But yeah, I'm just like looking for like a half decent like helm that I could use. One with like resistances. Anyway, that's fine. No need for that, I guess. How to make a budget Hammerdin 86. Yeah, I know that. That's for like normal LOD though, and well, D2R, and I guess now. But here I'm playing on Slash, so the rules are a little different in the sense that there's a few things that I would like to show here that I wouldn't be able to do on VNet. So, alright. I would run a little bit of Nightmare Eldritch just to get like a little bit of gold to gear up the rest of my character with faster run walk and whatever other armors I would need, right? So that's kind of a given. I need to talk to Mala and do that. After this, so I'm going to probably pause here. I'm going to just do a little bit of, well, I mean, I actually think that this might even be enough gold as it is to get the remaining items. So I'm going to actually pause here and then continue when I get my items. Alright, cool. Yeah. I can talk to you guys now. Sorry, I was trying to record. In case I actually decide to use this for Slash for some reason. Wait, why did that cost 17k on repair? What? Oh, poison dagger charges. That's awkward. What were you guys discussing? Forever Naked, Sag. I was running Eth Titans, Enigma, CTA. As one can imagine, not pretty good on P8 HC Jav. That's for sure. Not as much on P1 as one can imagine. Yeah, fair enough. I actually had the option to run a Storm Shield. I prefer an offensive approach on a character like a Javzon. That's interesting. Yeah, if I could run a J-mod with facets, I would do it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But if you teleport irresponsibly, even with SS, you're gonna die. Okay, I see. Yeah. Why am I struggling to find... I'm just like looking for like one helm. I can't find it. This is a little silly.
Yes?
What level do I need to be for faster run walk? Like level Maybe I'm not like the right level for it. Usually I can get like 30s very quickly. So that might be something to note down as well. I'm gonna actually check real quick. I should check the affix calculator. See, this is why I'm doing this too. Although I guess I always shop for 40 fast run walk boots, but I'm always like level 60 or above when I do this. Or, well, usually when I do this. Light plated. Let's say Greaves. And I'm like, wait, what level are these items? Level 63, okay. Okay, so now I'm looking for of speed, right? Okay, so I can get up to level... I can get like 30 faster run walk. Non-F. Yeah, I can get 30 faster run walk, but in order for it to reach 40... Oh, wow. The item level needs to be a lot higher than that, actually. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, how high does it need to go? Transportation. No, that's not it. Acceleration? Okay, acceleration is affix level 77, apparently, so... Huh? Oh, okay. I think I got it. So in order to get acceleration, I need to be, like, I never actually knew this, but I need to be a minimum level of 59. Of course. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, so here, I can actually show this to you guys real quick. So, So you see here, like Greaves of Acceleration, right? Item level 50 or 64. And keep in mind that the items that I'm shopping right now are level 63. So I'm literally one level short, but okay, cool. And then if I go down even one, you can see that suddenly acceleration modifier disappears. So yeah, okay, that's good to know. I'm literally one level short, but okay, nice. Or at least I can get the other ones. Um, Hey, fire resist 30%. ChatGPT says the 6 skills bow only can drop from TC 87. I wouldn't trust ChatGPT for that, man. Try it with other boots. Oh yeah, okay, that's a good idea actually. I guess different boots have different outcomes. Let's do light plated boots, perhaps. Light plated boots of acceleration. Oh wow. I can get it at 61, so if I open Cow Portal, I might actually be able to get it off of Geeds. ChatGPT, waste of RAM? I mean, in this particular case, yeah, that's a bit of a waste. ChatGPT knows everything. Yeah, well, I mean, I beg to differ. I mean, you can't even get something like simple like this, right? 6 skills bow from only TC 87. So what does that mean exactly? The fact that, like, let's say, like, only matriarchal bow could spawn it or something? Because that's just not true. Right? Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep going here. Hey, well, there you go. There's a set of boots I would have gladly used if it wasn't freaking 125 strength requirement. Boots with light res, too. That would have been half decent. Yeah, Nova. Lightning resist. No, I need speed specifically. Yeah, these are going to be boots that I might end up using for a while. Yo, what's up? Gamble boots, what are you doing? Gamble boots. Well, what would... Gamble boots for what? Like rares specifically? Actually, yeah, how expensive are... Oh, Gambling Boots is still like 23 grand, man. No, forget it. I'm looking for one very specific set of boots. Just 40 faster on walk. That's all I really need to start off.
What are your needs? Good morning.
Spare Lumrun lying around? Yeah, well, I do actually. Give me 2 seconds. Let me go fetch that. Well, yeah, at that level it's not wise to do it. Okay. Oh, I guess if I were lower level it'd be cheaper. Rune. Make a low level character for boots? I see. You know what? Honestly, I don't like it. I was trying to do like a Slash specific guide, but maybe I'll do that another time, actually. Yeah, I think I'll do that another time. Like, I'm not actually feeling like making the like a Slash specific guide. Like, the more I think about it, I was gonna... Oh wow, 40 light res. Maybe I'll actually use that instead. Yeah, okay, fine, sure. Okay. Well, that's a start. Yeah. I'll save that for another time. Low-level gambler for boots, belts, and gloves is Giga. Okay, that's good to know.
At your service.
Oh yeah, I can also find, isn't there... Oh yeah, scepters. I can actually look for like a scepter for a little bit, but I was like more interested in spirit. That was kind of what I envisioned this guy to look like. Oh wow, Mono Burn. Scepter Pog. Actually, what's my chance to block? 48%? It's pretty decent, I would say.
Impossible.
Hey, Demon Hide Sash, let's go. But I'd rather use Plated Belt for now. Okay. You got an Ort? That's true, I did get an Ort. I just need Am. You can craft boots. Pog. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess I could. Alright. Ah, these archers, dude. Well, at least I got resistances to tank it this time, unlike the last time. They come with base 5 to 10 fire res? Really? Wow. As large shield, fascia. Hey, flawless diamond, let's go. Okay, there we go. I think that's a good place to start. Yeah, what else can I get out of this? Trying to just find like a few things. Oh yeah, maybe like teleport staff? Oh, yeah, I could sell that. That's pretty decent. 1 to paladin skill levels? Huh. Well, get rid of that then. Okay, cool. Now I can begin with this. 1, 2. Drink this. I think that I'm gonna need mana more than anything else. I've already rescued Anya, so she's not gonna rip me off. Yeah, I think that's fine for now. Yeah, these actually are a little expensive. No, I'm gonna go straight into trying to do Nightmare Cows. That was like the main part of my plan. Mala charging a lot for those mana pots, is she? I mean, I rescued Anya, so I thought that she brings it back to the normal rate at which it's supposed to be. Okay, free the barbs. Also should free the barbs. That was the other one, but I think I can free the barbs later. Yeah, kind of too impatient. I don't really want to go out of my way to free the barbs when I don't need it just yet. Oh, you did? I assumed you didn't. Oh, no, I did. I freaking went and actually cleared Anya and did all the shit that I should do beforehand. Because I figured it would just make more sense. Otherwise, I'm like, starting this run, like, it's better for me to start the run in such a way that, you know, I'm kind of like starting it at a level that I'm familiar with. Like the usual assumptions that I would go off of. Moo will drop 6 bone now. No, okay. Moo, this is Nightmare, by the way, just so we're clear here. It might seem a little strange that I'm opting to do Nightmare, but I actually think that Nightmare is like a legit, like Nightmare Cows is a legit place to get started, like no joke. And the reason for that is because Nightmare, this is exactly the stuff I've been doing in my fresh hardcore pally. Well, it's good to know, I suppose, yeah. I'm eventually gonna want a tele staff, but yeah, I'm just thinking about how this is gonna go. I want a tele staff. I don't know if I should shop for it now or later. I guess I should probably just shop for it now. I don't know if I have enough gold. No, I'll do like 1 or 2 cow runs first before I do that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, there we go. You can drop pretty GG things in Nightmare Cows. I think so. Like, I wouldn't spend too long farming there. And in, what's his name's case? ZZZ's case, he's always like, oh yeah, just, you know, you don't need to waste time on Nightmare Cows. But I actually do like Nightmare Cows a lot. Even gets like some decent XP to start off, but... Oh shit. Okay, hold on a second. Let me, I need to pump this up a little bit higher, I think. Like, I'm actually taking too many hits. That's not good. This Pala is already hell ready? Yeah, perhaps. But I want my dual spirits first. I don't know. Okay, this is the way I see it, okay? Maybe for you guys it's like, yeah, just go on in, like, naked character, no biggie. But the way I see it is like this, okay? Like, this is what I've kind of realized from... Hey, my first unique. This is what I realized from when I played my Trapsin, or Seth's Trapsin, and I was, like, trying to farm off stream, like, P-gems and whatnot. I'm like, well, there's a lot of pretty decent items that can drop from here that in the long run would just make farming hell a lot easier. I could go and farm hell right now. It would be a lot more troublesome, but it's possible. But again, like, there's a lot of stuff here that I could take advantage of. Like, if they drop rings, if they drop gems, if they drop, especially spirit runes in particular, and bases. Like, those are the 2 big ones for me. It is much better for me to do quantity over quality for like the first like 2 hours of like a ladder reset, like farming on it. Yeah, I wouldn't go naked, but max res for sure. Okay, but here I don't have, like, I have max res Nightmare. Well, I'm close to it. If I make some adjustments, I probably could manage it, right? But I'd at least like to go double spirit. That's usually it. And I feel like Nightmare Cows is actually a legitimately, like, good place to do that. Better than any place that hell will pump out. Like, just hands down. Like, yeah, just because I can farm hell doesn't mean I necessarily should, right? With a few more res... Yeah, see, exactly. You said a few more res items, but I don't have those res items right now. So I spend a bit of time here. I farm Nightmare Cows. The other thing, too, is... they drop me... Wait, what is this? Okay, sure. I'll take that real quick. The other thing, too, is they drop me plenty of items that I could sell for gold. That's the other reason I like to hang out here. Look at this. Magic Ring, Small Charm. What do we got? Magic damage reduced by 1. Well, sometimes these will turn out to be good. Sometimes it's res... Hey, look at that. See? Look at that. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Like, life and fire res. Huzzah, huzzah. Loose rock. Chest. I guess the other option is, like, okay. I mean, you could finish it right now, but it's going to be mega sketchy. Oh, yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to try to play within my comfort level. Divine Scepter. Acheron Rondash. See, there you go. There's my spirit base right there. What is it? Okay, maybe not this spirit base. Alright. Divine Scepter, Plate Mail. Okay, there, yeah. Lum isn't needed. He just needs a socketed armor with crap runes inside. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, Lum would be nice, but, um, yeah. Oh, he's, oh, I see. No, 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 no. He's offering, well, anyway, never mind me. Sure. Yeah. Large charm. Okay, let me go back to town and let me, sell all this real quick. I'm in town, so vigor, sell everything. No, Tae's right, though. I just need, like, an armor with, like, a whole bunch of random stuff tossed in. Holy Shock Conversion Vengeance. Yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, we'll repair. Ralorthal Armor. Yeah, exactly. What is this? Hey, 12 to life. Okay, so I have some stuff going for me here. I'm already up to 150. Hey, wait a second. What's this armor doing? Gotta get that BO shout. Did it. Oh, man. Okay, I don't really like to mess around with cube in my inventory, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, cool. This is a good starting point, I would say. And then I can keep going. Siege bow. Okay. And then I can use charge. I need a key. Alright. You're rolling rings at... Ah! Man, I was reading fucking chat here, man. Halberd? Hey, 4-socket halberd. I could potentially use that as an insight base. Wouldn't be a very good one, but it is an insight base. Yeah, I don't know if I really need this bow, though. The bow I can let go of. I'm not ever planning to make harmony in that. Coral ring recipe is Giga, as you know. Coral ring, right? That's actually pretty lucky find on first run. What is? The armor? Or the small charm that I just picked up? That's decent. Okay, let me do this. The 4-socket base. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's lucky or not. Like, the way I see it is Nightmare Cows, like, even one run of Nightmare Cows gives, like, a whole lot of goodies. I also should have bought a set of keys, I admit. That's kind of on me. I can, like, slowly kite them. And slowly kite them down. Yeah, like, anything can really drop here, right? Okay. Looking for broadswords, too. Would be nice. Basically looking for... Yeah, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, there you go. Small charm, jewel, ring. Here. Feel like I'm doing 200 plus cows until I get base for insight for whatever reason. Well, I don't know what to tell you there. That's just how it happens sometimes. 3% MF. I mean, that's something, I guess. Okay, yeah, let me... Don't know why, but... Forgot to actually go in... Okay, there's like too many like lock chests. I should go back to town and actually load up on keys. And I also down on mana potions too, so I can do both. Sell. 1 extra ring for 3 and 1. Yeah, that's actually a good point, sure. I can hold on to that. Okay. Actually, I'm also on the wrong hand this whole time. Huh. I'm actually supposed to be using this shield. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm struggling so much. Could queue up some extra nice gear, res gear maybe? Yeah, perhaps. Oh, I did actually get a key. Whoops. 6 minimum damage. Alright, see, another key. Lovely. Wasn't there another chest here that was locked, or did I grab them both? Yeah, those locked chests are pretty important. Hey, there you go. Here's a superior longsword. There, I have my base for spirit already. If I wanted to make it in this, I could Larzik it, but that seems like kind of a waste, though. It seems kind of a waste because I'd really rather find one that doesn't, that already comes with 4 sockets. Nightmare cows can do that, whereas normal cows can't. Where it comes automatically with 4 sockets, I believe. Oh, shit. I should always go to the bottom left, because that's where they'll be walking into my hammers. There you go, see Talrin. I mean, granted, Talrune I can pick up from Free the Barb's quest, but yeah, things like that, like normally loaded on towels and whatnot. Studded leather? Okay, what have we got here? Ah, he actually hit me. What's the 50% chance? Hey, life and mana. Oh, beautiful. Giga. Demon Hide armor. I could use that for smoker stealth. Cows walk so funny like old Batman. They don't run their necks. Ah, shit. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this, so I'm not as fast as I once was when it comes to... Hey, there you go, see, told you, Hammerdin, boom. Problem solved. And in fact, I can, like, make Spirit now. Like, right... Oh, shit, hold on. Gotta cast Holy Shield. Now I can make Spirit if I want. I just need to... I would really just need to go to Larzuk and then burn my socket quest on this longsword again. If I had socket quests from... like, mules, or, like, alt characters, that would be a lot easier for me, but, you know, again, we're playing this as if I have one box, so, maybe I will stick with the plan of, oh, wow, yeah, these guys might, fuck, almost died there. It is very dicey right now, like, again, one reason why I'm starting here, like, a hell would be even worse, I think. You have one into redemption? That's a good point. I do not have a point into redemption. 1 point redemption. Hey, there you go, 3 magic rings. Yeah, maybe I should keep cube on hand early ladder, just so that if I come across 3 rings, I can just rapidly cube them into amulets. I have yet to come across a single amulet, actually, funny enough. I was gonna rely on Gamble for that, but... yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna do that right now, actually. I can cube these, so I shall. Okay, so what do we got? ID? Telekinesis. No, I don't really need that. And Ice Blast, too. So there you go. 3 rings. Boom. 9 to mana. Well, I mean, it's something, I guess. One point wonders, gotta get him. Combat skills, barbarian only. Balanced knife, longsword. Demon hide armor. Okay, sure. Cleansing salve, redemption. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. Ah. Yes, right. I'm here because I was trying to sell these. Like, lost my train of thought. Yeah, alright. And I'll also level, off of this run, I think. Yeah, and that'll mean that I can actually get 40 faster run walk boots later as well. Tando Lee Ja, swap smack. Yeah, man. You won the game. Uh-huh. You know it. You know what? I'm not feeling this. I think I'm gonna call it for the day. Yeah, I kind of want to do this off stream, I think. This is one of those off stream things. I'm not feeling it. Alright, I'm gonna dip out. I guess I'll catch you guys later. Yeah, I'm gonna do this off stream. I'd actually rather do this kind of thing off stream. Like, it's moments like these where I'm like, yeah, like, I think I've told you guys before, right? Where I was like, you know, there's some things I'd rather figure out off stream rather than on stream. And I'm like, yeah, this is probably one of those where I think I'll just spend time doing this of my, like, on my own. Yeah, I'm good. The server's gonna restart too, so maybe I can catch the, when I do the server restart, I can, like, get into the next runs and just figure all this out on my own time. and then I can learn more of my own accord. Yeah, I think that'll be better for me. Like, I'm just not... I'm just... Like, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not, like... No, I'm nowhere near as tired as yesterday. Like, I slept a lot less, but I'm feeling a lot less tired, if that makes sense at all. But I'm also kind of... Yeah, not feeling it today. Maybe I'm, like, streamed out or something, but... Yeah, I will... Oh, I'm gonna end it after this run. When the server restarts. Yeah, sorry guys. I'll maybe be back again tomorrow with some more gameplay. I mean, I think the other problem too is no one has fucking Iraqs. Like, I want to do more, like, to be honest, yeah, I'd like to do more Zon gameplay, but I really do want to actually migrate over. Like, I made it all the way to level 7 or 95. Like, legit. I made it all the way over to level 95 before I managed to even get before I managed to get all of the core equipment for my build, you know, like, that's kind of definitely not how I expected this season to go. Did not expect it to take this long. Not a complaint, like, you know, it's been a fun season, I just, like, what the fuck, like, I had, like, this crazy master plan, but I wanted to actually have my equipment for it. I was, like, excited to show it and everything, but it's just taking so long. Surely somebody must have Iraqs. This is crazy. No, dude. I've been asking ISO Iraqs for like 3 or 4 days, and SC finds exists, and you can see that there's people who find Iraqs, and it's like, you know, announced, but no, like, legit, no one has found an Iraqs in days. Even if somebody found an Iraqs, there's a question of, okay, like, would people be willing to pawn it over to me, right? Oh, and thanks for this, Ite. You said, well, okay, I mean, you mentioned, you know what would be Giga Chad? Like, don't even go concentration, just go, like, max out Blessed Hammers, and then instead of using concentration as your aura, just fucking run, just actually run all the synergies, and then use the 1-point wonders as your aura instead. Maybe that's the play, too. But, anyway, besides the point, yeah, salvation, cleansing, redemption... Those are, like, honestly, that's, like, good, though. It's good that you brought it up. I learned something new as, like, an option on how I can play this, but I think part of the issue, too, is, like, I don't... It seems like an awful lot of, like, headspace to have to, like, keep track of that. Like, switching between Vigor and Concentration in town is fine, but maybe not here. 1-point Wonder Aura? Yeah, no, actually. Like, 1-point Salvation, and then you just focus on, like, going the rest of your points into fucking, like, synergies for hammers, yeah. SFG says people have them, just don't sell them. Yeah, right, exactly. Like, right now, all the all the Iraqs that exist on the server are in use, right? And somebody bought one a couple days ago, so, like, that's to be expected. As for... Oh, shit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stop there. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty decent as, like, equipment to go off of. Yeah, next time. It's micromanaging for sure. Yeah, exactly. It's too much work. Yeah. Yeah, surely someone must have. So, yeah, no, Zivko. The other option I have for getting an Arax is to crank up the offer for Arax so high that it can't be ignored. Unfortunately, I only have one thing that's actually worth selling for high runes, and it's that stupid gem mule, the one with the 44p amethyst and the 44 rals. I was supposed to have sold that to Adam like 3 days ago or 4 days ago, but then that whole situation happened with his fucking Enigma, where it like, the server DC'd on him, and then he lost his Enigma, or Jobber, right? So his runes are like tied up because, like, he's like waiting on Minsky to resolve the issue, so he didn't log into his mule or whatever. He hasn't actually played in some time. So we haven't been able to make that trade after all this time. Otherwise, yeah, I'd have Ohm Vex, and I'd be like, okay, well, okay, maybe instead of doing Ohm Vex for a Rex, I'll do Ohm. Okay, and then eventually I crank it up to Sir, and surely at Sir, like Ohm Vex, somebody would be willing to take that trade. So that's the only way I can see myself finding it, you know? Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at now. Anyway, yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at with this Zon. Or that's where I'm at with the Zon. As for the Paladin, well, I'm just gonna play off stream, I think. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow, hopefully with some more gameplay, or whenever I get that damn Arachnid Sash. I don't know when that'll be. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys next time then. Yeah. I can't really promise to stream tomorrow. Like, I don't know, man. If I get a Rax tomorrow, I'm streaming. If I don't get a Rax, then I think I'm gonna take a chill. Yeah, good night to you, Zivko, and bye, SFG. Yeah, GG. See ya, it's a. See ya, pal. Yeah, take care. Let's just win. Alright. Have a good one. Appreciate y'all. Thanks everyone for watching. This is DTT2, signing out.